Welcome back, Cyber Explorers. It's Alfie, and in this video we'll explore together with this step-by-step guide how to set up port forwarding or port mapping in your router. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Port forwarding allows external devices to access services on your private network, like a website, game server, or remote desktop, by routing traffic from the internet to a specific device on your LAN. Step-by-step instructions. Determine the service and internal device. Identify the service, for example, HTTPS, remote desktop. Note the port number it uses, for example, 443 for HTTPS. Locate the private IP address of the device hosting the service. Access your router's web interface. Open a browser and enter your router's IP address, usually 192.168.0.1 or 192.168.1.1. Log in using the admin username and password, often found on a sticker on the router. Navigate to port forwarding, port mapping, found under sections like Application, Advanced Settings, Firewall, NAT, or Virtual Server or similar. Exact sections vary by router. Add a new port forwarding, port mapping rule. Fill in the rule with the fields. Exact names and fields vary by router. 1. This may be optional or automatically filled. Some routers use this to define the WAN interface, if required. Leave it as any or default unless specified. Description. A short label like remote desktop or HTTPS web server to help you remember the rule. Protocol. Choose TCP, UDP, or both depending on what the service needs. For example, remote desktop and HTTPS uses TCP. Public IP. Leave it blank or as 0.0.0.0 to apply the rule to any external IP unless your ISP gave you a specific public IP. Public port. The port number on the outside that users will connect to, for example, 3389 for remote desktop, or 443 for HTTPS. Private IP. The internal IP address of the device you're forwarding to, like 192.168.1.10. Private port. The port on the internal device that the service uses, often the same as public port. Enable. Check this box or set to yes or enable to activate the rule. Apply and save. Click Save, Apply, or similar. Reboot the router if required by its interface. Test connectivity. From an external network, try accessing the service. You can also use tools like UGetSignal website to verify the port is open. Ensure your firewall allows incoming connections on the specified port. And that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and don't forget to activate the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new uploads. Thank you for watching. Until next time, see you later.